Live broadcast of the junior varsity between Sacred Heart and Climax Fisher about to begin here tonight. YourLiveEvent.com. Again, no play-by-play for the junior varsity, but it is streaming live. YourLiveEvent.com with the junior varsity first, followed by the varsity boys here tonight. 2 for 2 now.
But they double?
It should be. That'll do it for the junior varsity broadcast on yourliveevent.com. Sacred Heart 75, Climax Fisher 28 boys basketball. Yourliveevent.com bringing you the coverage here tonight of high school boys basketball. We'll have the varsity action coming up. This is yourliveevent.com. Again, the junior varsity game, Sacred Heart 75, Climax Fisher 28.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, and a pleasant good evening. Welcome to Fisher, home of the Climax Fisher Knights. The Knights take the floor in boys basketball, taking on the Sacred Heart Eagles on yourliveevent.com. My name is Kevin Kochman. I'll have the broadcast here today. And Mike Vosick will be running the cameras once again for us on yourliveevent.com. The Climax Fisher Knights coming in looking for that first victory of the season. 0-6 on the varsity, taking on the Sacred Heart Eagles, 1-4 on the year. This is the Climax Pregame show on yourliveevent.com. Climax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services. Products including seed sales, agronomy, custom aerial and ground application, to crop protection products and more. Contact their team today in Fisher at 218-891-2211 or online at agrimaxllc.com. Climax Fisher Knights and the East Grand Forks Sacred Heart Eagles on yourliveevent.com.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School by visiting isd592.org. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some Knight apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder! The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsborough is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsborough, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today.
Back here in Fisher, it's our pregame show from Agrimax LLC of Fisher. AgrimaxLLC.com. Pregame show here today as the Climax Fisher Knights take on the Sacred Heart Eagles in high school boys basketball. And our pregame show coaches' comments. We have the head coach of the Sacred Heart Eagles, Destry Sturkle, joining us for some conversation talking about the Sacred Heart Eagles. Coach, tonight for the boys, a little road trip over to Fisher. Not a major trip by any means. Rivalry is some fun with this game, and for the opponent, the Knights, they're a hungry team looking for a win. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, you've been talking about kind of being banged up a little bit, battling through some injuries. Guys are growing and learning here as we reach this stage of the season.
That's right. You can never. You don't ever look at wins and losses when you're playing in Section 8. Every night can be a battle, and we expect a good one tonight. We got to shut down their top two scorers, and then we got to get out and play our ball and hopefully get out and run a little bit and come away with a win.
That's right. Well, and as far as the growth aspect of the season, I mean that's been a key, right? I mean this whole ordeal with the way that the season's unfolding, a lot of teams are just focusing on themselves rather than a whole lot of scouting at this stage.
That's right. We're banged up. We get one of the injured guys back. Carmelo should be back tonight. We're still out Sam Gap and Tucker Peterson, but we got to just chip away and move on and give some younger guys some minutes. And that's the beauty of it, is by the end of the year we'll be a little bit deeper, a little bit better, and hopefully make a push when it matters the most.
All that being said, get a chance to see a little bit of your opponent, know a little bit about the Knights coming in. Obviously, Dylan Evans last week getting his 1,000th career point, kind of a focal point of this offense.
Yeah, Evans is a great player, just understands every part of it, and he's our main guy. He draws a lot of attention night in and night out and still gets his buckets. Heck of a player. We got to shut him down tonight. We can't let him do what he wants and try to make some of the others beat us. So, but they play football together. It's, Polk County West, the 2 schools, 3 schools. How many are there? Well, there's 6 schools between Grand Forks, East Grand. So they're all teammates. They're all, they built that brotherhood in the fall, and you see it out here. They joke around and have some fun, but they both want to win that game, and I think it'll be a battle tonight.
Keys for success for the Sacred Heart Eagles.
We have got to own the paint. We want to rebound to both ends of the floor, get to the free throw line, and then turn them over. We're going to press them, get in their space a little, see if we can turn them over, and finish on the other end.
Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck to you and the boys, and if you're able to, why don't we swing over and have a little post-game chat?
You got it. Thanks for coming and covering.
Destry Sturkle, the head coach of the Sacred Heart Eagles in the pregame show. The Sacred Heart Eagles and the Climax Fisher Knights joining us here in our pregame show, Coach's Comments. Pregame show is presented to you by Agramax. They're here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with their services. Right on down to seed sales, agronomy, custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more. 218-891-2211, Agramax pregame show. We're live in Fisher on yourliveevent.com ahead of the Climax Fisher Sacred Heart boys basketball matchup. We'll hear from the head coach of the Knights, Brenda Slight, coming up on yourliveevent.com.
One of the main benefits of moving to the Halstead Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halstead Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcement, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
The Agramax pregame show continues from Fisher tonight. Of course, Agramax with their crop scouting, counseling, and consulting as well, plus research and crop insurance, also with seed conditioning. Crop protection products, a full array. Agramax. Visit agramaxllc.com for more information. Agramax, Fisher, Minnesota, with our pregame show here today. Sacred Heart 1-4 on the season, visiting the 0-6 Climax Fisher Knights. And in the Agramax pregame show, pregame coaches' comments, Brenda Slight is the head coach of the Knights boys basketball team. Well, Brenda, tonight for the boys, it's a fun matchup, right? Mm-hmm. Climax Fisher and Sacred Heart, you've got that rivalry, and the guys play together. So it's not about do they know much about each other. These guys are teammates on the football field, and now will go against each other in the basketball court.
That's exactly it. You're going to see that friendship on the court, but hopefully they can just separate that for just a few minutes and, be a little bit more one-on-one, who wants it more, who's going to play hard, who's going to show up. And hopefully, tonight, that little rivalry, comes in on our end, and we come out, we perform, and we play the game that we can play. Absolutely. And the guys have had some good moments throughout the season, but I know I was looking at the roster and chatting too, it's going to be short manned again here tonight. Yeah, we are short-numbered tonight. Our bench is very small. Those that are in have to play a lot of minutes. We have about 1 or 2 people that play off the bench. So, just kind of try, not saying like save your minutes, but, like we're going to have to value those timeouts and just try to get kids in and out as much as we can. And I know that mask is going to be a factor tonight because they're going to be playing a lot of minutes, but just hoping that they can stay together and play a fundamental game of basketball.
Absolutely. And then a little bit about your opponent, Sacred Heart, a team that has not been scoring very well. I know they're a little bit short too, but as far as that goes, still going to, got to be ready for their attack.
Absolutely. It's kind of like whoever plays us, they're playing well that night. So hopefully that's not the fact tonight. And hopefully our boys can overcome what, against Boston, like we said, we were short-numbered, but we played okay. Yeah. I'm just hoping that we can play that game that we played against Norman County East and, that dominant force inside and working the ball around, finding each other, and just trusting each other out there.
Now, those are keys for success tonight, and I think they've shown it. Got to believe in it, right?
Absolutely. They can do it. I mean, I have faith in each and every one of those kids that are out on that court, and I know that they have good relationships. They have good chemistry. Now they just have to believe and trust each other and just do what they're supposed to do.
Brenda, thanks for the time. Appreciate it. Good luck to you and the boys. We'll catch up afterwards.
All right, thank you.
Brenda Slight, who is the head coach of the Climax Fisher boys basketball team, joining us on the pregame show. Coach's comments. Pregame show presented to you by Agramax. Agramax of Fisher, agramaxllc.com. We're in Fisher tonight. The Climax Fisher Knights and the Sacred Heart Eagles on yourliveevent.com. Let's run through some notes on these two squads. Talk about it with both coaches. We're down a few players, most notably with the Sacred Heart Eagles. They're going to be without the services of Sam Gapp. Hopefully Sam's able to get back at some point. So another 0 on the roster as Josiah Sunby will come up from the junior varsity and wear the 0 jersey. A little bit different between the two players, though. Josiah 5'4" on a good day, a freshman, whereas Sam Gapp, the talented 6-foot junior. So different-looking guys in that 0 jersey. It'll be Sunby there today. As far as for Climax Fisher, they're going to be short a couple. No Carter Helgeson, no Paul Demas here this evening, but Dylan Carinta gets the varsity jersey for today's contest. Climax Fisher boys, last week we had them on with yourliveevent.com Tuesday night when the Norman County East Hillendale Titans came up to Climax, and it was a tight ball game, a game that Dylan Evett scored his 1,000th career point. The Knights then went over to Foston on Friday night, a victory for the Greyhounds. But the Knights certainly played some good basketball at times throughout there, too, knowing that Coach Slight said the guys maybe played a little better than the score dictated in that one. Meanwhile, the Knights still searching for their first victory of the season. For Sacred Heart, their lone win comes as a home win over Warren Alvarado Oslo back on the 22nd. So they go on a 2-game losing streak after their win, and they close out January with a record of 1-4. Tonight with the Knights on the schedule. Then they'll host Red Lake County on Thursday. Some more challenges within the section for a team that's coming together under Coach Streckel. The Sacred Heart Eagles, Climax Fisher Knights begin the month of February, and both teams hungry as they'll get a chance to get out there on the court tonight against one another. And as mentioned, of course, the Knights and the Eagles, they co-op for football, the Polk County West Thunder, and looking through the roster, recognizing many of the names on the football team that had the shortened season this fall, but a very memorable run, including Cullen Rorick knocking down the field goals throughout the season, including the double OT winner over East Grand Forks Senior High there in November before the pause was put in place. So certainly some excitement, and I look over across the way and see Coach Darren Becklin there from the Polk County West Thunder sitting front row. Great seats. I don't know what he had to do to pay for those seats here, but he's got a great seat set up in the corners gymnasium so he can watch some of his football players out in the basketball court. Makes for some excitement. Both teams know each other very well, and from that standpoint, it's still a rivalry matchup. And it's not something that is uncommon to have the rivalries and co-ops then kind of coexist and then not exist when it comes to certain sports. But here we go with the Eagles and the Knights boys basketball team, where their teammates on the football field, they'll be going against one another on the basketball court here tonight. The Agramax pregame show continues on yourliveevent.com. When we come back, we will have the starting lineups for the Knights of Climax Fisher and the Eagles of Sacred Heart here on yourliveevent.com.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. At Climax Shelley, they strive for each student to reach their full potential by providing the best educational experience. We are tomorrow's leaders. For latest information on the Climax Shelley School, including COVID-19 information, announcements, lunch menus, schedules, and more, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District. The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities, the Fisher Public School offers something for everyone. The lessons taught at the Fisher Public School will stay with students not just through their academic career, but through adulthood as well. Visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3us.
The Minnesota State High School League reminds us that the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Respect for others, including opponents and officials, is one of those values. Support today's teams with the respect they deserve. When you have a great team and great fans, a great game is practically a given. So, root for your team and enjoy every moment of today's game. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Back here on the Agrimax LLC pregame show on yourliveevent.com. The starting lineups for the Sacred Heart Eagles. They'll start at a guard, a 5'10 junior, number 2, Isaac Zaverl. They'll start at a guard, a 5'10 senior, number 11, Adam Shapansky. At a guard, a senior number a senior number 25, Adam Soblik. He's 6 foot tall. 6'2" senior, number 33, Bo Vadova, and a 6'1" junior guard, number 35, Kobe Tompkinson. Sacred Heart head coach Destry Streckel, assisted by Devin Ebevold, Logan Leftowski, and Nick Burgum. In the white uniforms, purple numerals and letters, gold trim, Sacred Heart on the jersey tops. Starting lineups for the Climax Fisher Knights. A senior guard, number 14, Jory Vasic. Junior guard, number 22, Aiden Ragnes. They'll start a freshman, number 23, Ryan Morris. Senior number 24, Dylan Evitz, and a freshman number 25, Ethan Evitz. Climax Fisher head coach is Brenda Slight. They're in the black uniforms, gray numerals and letters, white trim, Knights on the jersey tops, and there you have it. There are your starting lineups presented here, part of our Agrimax pregame show on yourliveevent.com. Thanks to our sponsors, they make our broadcast possible. Thanks to you for tuning in wherever you are. We appreciate it. Mike Vosick running the cameras. My name is Kevin Kochman, ready to get this tipped off. The Eagles will go right to left, and the Knights go left to right, and Climax Fisher will win the opening tap and will control the basketball. Knights, Ethan Evitz will launch a 3 right in front of us here. No good. Big rebound by Kobe Tompkinson flying in. Sacred Heart will then turn the basketball over. Knights have it at midcourt. Ragnes picks up the dribble. Will swing it left side. Work it to Ryan Morris. Top of the key. Morris drives with the left hand to the basket. Layup is good for Ryan Morris. And Climax Fisher with a 2-0 lead early on here tonight. Sacred Heart basketball. Zavril crosses midcourt with the right-hand dribble. And will set up the half-court offense here for the Eagles. Looking for a screen. Zavril, top of the key. We're going to get a foul away from the basketball. Foul is called here on the Sacred Heart Eagles. Offensive foul will go against Bo Vadova, his team's first, and The Knights will have possession of the basketball. Climax Fisher is set to inbound. Work it in, and it'll be Morris trying to push across midcourt. In trouble, Morris finds Ragnes. Ragnes finds an open Vasic to the basket. Jory lays it in for two, and it's 4-0. Climax Fisher early leaders tonight in Fisher. Sacred Heart basketball, left side with it. This is Shapansky. He's got it on the wing, driving. Shapansky to the basket. Shot misses, and in position, Ragnes grabs the board. Knights basketball. Morris crosses midcourt with a left-hand dribble. Now looks to feed it inside, going for Dylan Evans. He lost it on the inlet pass there, and it'll be a turnover on Climax Fisher. Sacred Heart basketball. Eagles will inbound, and Isaac Zavril Jr. come across midcourt with a right-hand dribble. He'll swing it right side, share the basketball. Around the corner, Zavril's got it on the left side. Now up top, a three-point look. This off the back iron by the Eagles, and a rebound to Jory Vasic. The missed shot from Shapansky. Up the floor, Vasic sees a gap, goes to the basket, shot no good. Loose ball on the rebound. It's going to come down and eventually get in the hands of Isaac Zavril. And the Eagles will push Sacred Heart right side to Tompkinson. He hesitates. Baseline off the backboard. Kobe Tompkinson for two. It's 4-2. Knights lead. 16:05 to play first half in boys basketball. Climax Fisher, Ethan Evans. Evans drives in, kicks it back. Dylan Evans. Dylan tries to step back, puts up a shot with a hand in his face. He buries it. 6-2. Knights lead it. This is under 16 minutes to play first half on yourliveevent.com. Sacred Heart basketball. Right side, they share it with Tompkinson. He'll launch it, and it's off the side of the backboard. Rebound comes down to Bo Vadova, who flies in. Share it out to Zavril. He'll get it back out to Tompkinson once again. Handing it, top of the key. Shapansky's got it. Right side, passing Soblik, who drives in, kicks it back out. Tompkinson, Kobe drives, kicks it. Good look. 3-point, spins out, no good. In and out of the cylinder. Chasing for the rebound will be Tompkinson, then it's going to be tied up. After the miss by Soblik, Tompkinson ties it up, and possession will stay with Sacred Heart. Eagles will inbound from underneath the basket, trailing 6-2 here in this first half of basketball. Sacred Heart looks to toss it in. Get it here to Adam Shapansky. Now to Zavril. And the Eagles have it on the right side. Driving, kicking out. Tompkinson between the legs. Good ball handling. Long jumper is good for Kobe Tompkinson. 6-4 in favor of the Knights. 15 minutes to play first half. Dylan Evans up the floor. Effortless to the basket. 8-4. Climax Fisher leads it. Zavril going to push. Finding some transition are the Knights early on. Hand it off to Tompkinson. He'll travel with the basketball. He was trying to get those legs moving out beyond the three-point line, and travel is turnover 3 on Sacred Heart early on. So Climax Fisher will inbound the basketball. Met with pressure from Sacred Heart. Morris will be tagged with getting it across midcourt. Now a three-point look. Dylan Evans pumps, and his shot is short. On the rebound, may have gone off of, let's see, Vasic was in the midst there, but looks like the ball was last touched by the Eagles, so the Knights will maintain possession. Couple of subs. We do see Carmelo Rojas check back into the ball game, or check into the ball game, I should say, for Sacred Heart. He's back. Cullen Rorick is in as well, the field goal kicker. Kick it right side. Good open look. Great pass. Great share. Aiden Ragnes for two. 10-4. Knights lead it with 14:21 to play before halftime, and big pass from Dylan Evans that time. Also in the ball game is Josiah Sunby. Missed shot by Rojas. Long rebound to Ragnes. Up the floor. He loses the handle, and it'll be a turnover on the Knights. Climax Fisher turns it over. Sacred Heart up the floor. Rorick's got it. He'll step back. Kick it right side. This is Vadova. Vadova to Rorick outside the arc. He'll set the half court. Hand the ball to Carmelo. Rojas sends it to Vadova. Now up top. Good look for Tompkinson. Wide open triple. Kobe Tompkinson has 7. 14-7. The lead is 3 for Climax Fisher with 13:40 to play. First half. Up the floor to Vasic. Hands it to Evans. Ethan to Dylan Evans for 3. It's off the back iron. Long rebound. Loose, but Dylan Evans comes up with it. Drives to the basket, and they're going to call a charge. They'll say Bo Vadava took the charge, and Dylan Evans will be tagged with his first, team's first. So Climax Fisher will lose possession, and it'll be Sacred Heart basketball. The Eagles trying to take advantage of an opportunity here. 10-7 is the score. Sacred Heart trailing. Tompkinson drives left side. A whistle before the shot. Foul will be called on Climax Fisher. And for the Knights, it's a tough one. They're going to call the foul on Evitz, or are they going to call the foul on Vasic? Shot no good by Sunby, out of bounds. They're going to make the correction on the foul. As I do believe they're actually going to... I think there's some confusion now, but they got to get some stuff figured out there. Yeah, it was on Jory Vasic. Okay, there. Now we've got everything all figured out. Rather than 2 on Dylan Evitz, it's 1 and 1 on Vasic. Right side, here's a three-point look for Ethan Evitz. It was tipped. Cullen Rourke, great defense. Jory Vasic does a great job saving the basketball. Couldn't hold on to it. Rojas going to take it away, and here come the Eagles the other way. Tompkinson 3 to tie in the corner. No good. Good rebound there by Ethan Evitz. And a pass that was tipped by the defense and lost by Climax Fisher out of bounds. So a turnover. Sacred Heart will have some subs. Into the ball game is Zach Martin for the first time today, a junior. He checks in for the Eagles. Sacred Heart inbounds the basketball. This will be Rojas. He'll hold it high, look to pass, finds Tompkinson. Kobe left side, Rojas. Free throw line extended, drives in. Now a pass to Martin. Shot may have been deflected. Loose basketball on the rebound. It's going to be Ragnes. He'll push it up the floor. Get it to Morris up top. Ethan Evitz, long three-pointer from the right elbow. He hits it. It's about the money spot for Evitz. And it's 13-7. Or it's got to be 13-7. He was way outside the arc and they only gave him 2. There, 13-7. Okay. Now a foul called, and the stoppage here, Dylan Evitz with his second, team's third. Unfortunate scenario here. He's going to have to be a little more careful. Now at the line, Martin misses his first of 2 free throws. Shooting foul. 13-7 is the score. The Knights lead the Eagles. Second free throw is no good. Rojas grabs the rebound. Inside to Martin. His shot no good. Gets his own rebound. Right back up. He draws a foul and 1. That'll get the Sacred Heart bench fired up. Foul going to be called on the Knights. And this, the 4th foul on Climax Fisher. Second on Jory Vasic. So both Vasic and Dylan Evitz with 2 fouls each early on. And the Knights bench is very, very thin here this evening. Meanwhile, at the free throw line, Zach Martin, who just missed a couple of free throws, he'll go to the line where he has a chance at a 3-point play. One dribble, and Martin will shoot it up. This one off the back iron does not go. Tompkinson with a rebound, and we're going to get a foul. Or we're going to say it. Violation will turn the basketball over. It'll be the Knights basketball. Climax Fisher ball. They'll inbound in the backcourt. It'll be Ryan Morris bringing it across. Has the ball. Take it away. Rourke does come up with it. He'll swing it back to the basket. Left-hand layup does not go for Bo Vadava. And the rebound went out of bounds. It'll be off of the Eagles. So Climax Fisher Knight basketball. The Knights will inbound. Morris breaks the press and gets across midcourt. Dylan Evitz holds it high, looking inside to Jory Vasic. Jory, back up. Ethan Evitz, back inside now. This time they get it into Helgeson. He'll put up a shot. Off the back iron, it does not go. Rebound to Carmelo Rojas, and here come the Eagles the other way. Sacred Heart driving. Tompkinson, back out Rojas, 3-pointer, left side. It's off the front iron. And the long rebound to Cullen Rourke. Rorick going to go to the basket. Underneath, baseline, kick it. Tompkinson, three-pointer in the corner. He's fired up. He buries it. Kobe Tompkinson has 10 in this first half. 13-12. 11:08 to play, first half. Missed shot by the Knights. Rebound, put back, Jory Vasic. Good. 15-12. Knights answer. Just under 11 minutes to play before halftime. Eagle basketball. Tompkinson to tie it. Three-pointer, short this time. Good rebound by the shortest guy on the floor. Josiah Sunby goes in, gets the rebound. Rorick, three-point look to tie. Off the mark. Rebound, Jory Vasic. Knights basketball. They push. Ethan Evans' left-hand layup is missed. Tompkinson grabs the rebound. Come the other way. Driving in. Fall-away shot is too strong. And a rebound inside by Jory Vasic for Climax Fisher. Ethan Evans between the leg dribble. He'll kick it up the floor. Here's a pass. This is Helgeson, three. No good. Rebound, Tompkinson. That's his fourth. Sacred Heart basketball. Tompkinson up the floor. Kick it out. Sunby launches a three-pointer. This off the back iron. And long rebound is last touch by the Eagles. Out of bounds. Up, down, all around. Eagles will have a few substitutions as the game going up and down the floor. Within the subs here for Sacred Heart, we'll see 11. Shapansky re-enter. Zavarol checks in, number 2. 25, Sobolik re-enters the ball game. Jory Vasic gets a breather here for the Knights. Ragnes, Evans, also Helgeson, Morris, and Ethan Evans on the floor for Climax Fisher. Just under 10 minutes to play. First half, and it's a three-point Climax Fisher lead at 15-12. Ball slips out to Dylan Evans, playing with 2 fouls, and good defense there. Zavarol goes and tries to poke it free. Now Ethan Evans drives in. Nearly lost the handle, goes to Morris. Morris steps back. We'll get a travel on Climax Fisher. Tagging Morris, that's his 6th, that's the team's 6th turnover in the first half. Climax Fisher leads at 15-12 over Sacred Heart. 9:35 to play before halftime. Ball to Shapansky. Great defense, stolen away by Helgeson. To the basket, shot is good. Nearly blocked, but it goes in. 17-12, that's the score with 9:20 to play. First half, Climax Fisher with the lead. Driving in, Tompkinson to the basket. His shot's no good. Rebound is down to Ryan Morris. Morris and the Knights come the other way. Climax Fisher, Dylan Evans, tries to swing it back to Ethan Evans. Turnover on the Knights. Turnover number 7 on the errant pass that time. Official calls time here. Ragnes has got to come over. I'm not sure. Maybe there's some blood here. Or is there a mask issue or something? Not sure. Can't read their mouth. Can't read the lips. Right. Mask scenario is what we're gathering. Okay. So Jory Vasic checks in. Ragnes' mask comes off. Interesting. Sacred Heart basketball. They'll kick it up top. Three-point look. This here is Martin. Now they'll work it to Zavarol. Zavarol drives in. Has the ball taken away. Martin with a steal. Ryan Morris takes it away for the Knights. Now they look inside. Here's a turnaround for Dylan Evans. Shot bounces off the rim. No good. Rebound comes down, and chasing after it is Ethan Anderson in the ball game for Sacred Heart. He's got it. He'll kick it into the corner. Some pressure defense. Now a baseline jumper that goes for Adam Shapansky. 17-14, Climax Fisher. 8:22 remains first half. Up the floor. Helgeson drives. Floater trying to put it up between 3 Eagles, and the tallest, Zach Martin, puts a mid on it. Block shot and the rebound. Now the Knights will try to take it away, and they do. Evans takes it. Turnover, Sacred Heart. Ethan Evans from Dylan Evans. Ethan tries to drive in. Reached in, and it's going to be a foul on Sacred Heart. Foul is on the Eagles. It's their second. And the first on Adam Sobolik. Climax Fisher inbounds the basketball. Looking to Dylan Evans. He'll pump. Goes up after some hesitation. Draws a foul. And Dylan Evans will be the Knights' first to go to the free throw line. Foul is going to be again on Sobolik, his second. Third now on Sacred Heart. And Dylan Evans, fresh off of his 1,000th career point last week on Tuesday. First free throw short. Off the front iron, he'll have another. Dylan, right-handed shooter at the line. Hits this one. 18-14, Climax Fisher leading Sacred Heart. The Eagles with it. Inside, trying to get it into Martin. Ball is tipped. Taken away by the defense. Zach Helgeson with the steal. He's got it looking in. Rognus turning. Shot is blocked by Martin. Vasic with the rebound. His pass trying to get it out. Ends up being a turnover. Sacred Heart substitution. Tompkinson in and Zavril out. Martin out. Vadova enters, but a timeout taken by Climax Fisher. With 7:36 to play in the first half. On the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, Climax Fisher 18, Sacred Heart 14 on yourliveevent.com.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at Agramax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, seed conditioning, crop scouting and consulting, research and crop insurance, Agramax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Agramax in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or online at agramaxllc.com.
Next new variety we have pending approval is 8938. Good tons, good sugar, but a great disease package that we're looking forward to with this variety. And as you can see with the root shape, again, we're not giving up any root shape, good harvestability. If you have some tough ground that you're needing to put some beets on for the next year, this is one that could potentially be a great fit for those acres.
And out of the timeout, here on yourliveevent.com, Climax Fisher with that 4-point lead over Sacred Heart, 18-14 with 7:32 to play in the first half. Sacred Heart driving, kicking outside. Here's a three-point look. Nothing but the bottom of the net out of the timeout. Adam Shapansky connects. 18-17, 7:20 remains in the first half. 1-point Knight lead. Skip past Dylan Evans. He's got it in the corner. Evans, follow-away jumper for two. Dylan Evans hits it. He's got 7 here in the first half, 20-17. The Knights answer with a deuce. Tompkinson up the floor. He's got it for Sacred Heart. He'll look, he'll hand it. Driving in to the basket, and one. Adam Sobolik drives and puts up the scoop layup on the left side and draws a foul. Gonna hit Jory Vasic. That'll be number 3. And the 5th now on the Knights. Jory will sit. Ethan Evans checks in with his 3 points and 1 rebound so far. And Sobolik to the line for the 3-point play to tie the game. Does not go. Rebound comes down to Dylan Evans. 20-19. Knights by 1. Get it inside to Dylan Evans. He goes up right side. Yes. Dylan Evans with a pass in from Ethan. And it's 22-19. 6:39 to play in the first half. 3-point look, no good by Sobolik, I should say no good by Tompkinson. Rebound Sobolik, no good. And then a rebound comes down by Ryan Morris. Knights basketball, Dylan Evans. He'll go one-on-one, driving in. Euro steps his way in, shot misses. As it's spun at the cylinder, Adam Shapansky grabs the board. Eagles up the floor. Right side passing. Anderson's got it. He'll get around Evans to the basket. Foul called on Evans. Dylan got behind and put his hand on the offensive player, Anderson. And Dylan's got 3 fouls. Team 6th between Jory Vasic, Dylan Evans, each with 3 fouls. Not a good combination there for the Knights. To the line with a chance to tie the ball game will be Ethan Anderson, sophomore for the Eagles. Substitution as Sobolik checks out. in Sam Modine, a senior for the Eagles. To tie the game, free throw, no good. Rebound. Back up, shot no good by Bo Vadova. And a rebound comes down to Ryan Morris. And now the other way, Climax Fisher turns the basketball over. 22-21 is the score. Sacred Heart trails by 1, but the Eagles just turned it over. Their 11th turnover in the first half on a pass out of bounds from Shapansky. Just under 6 minutes to play before halftime. The Knights by 1, 22-21. Knights basketball, they'll inbound. Ryan Morris, play call from Coach Slight. He'll take it, work it to Sobolik. Now to, check that, now to Morris, and now driving in. Morris shot no good, but he gets his own rebound off of a touch. He'll fall away with a shot no good. Rebound into Rognes. Rognes getting hassled for the basketball, and now he'll work it. Inside, this is a Beiswinger in the ball game. He'll put up a shot and draw a foul. Beiswinger bringing some energy. Will get a foul called on Sam Modine. His first, team's 4th on Sacred Heart. Beiswinger to the free throw line for the first time here tonight. Try to give the Knights a little extension of their lead, and he hits. Knights are 2 of 3 at the line. We'll see Rojas and we'll see Sunby check in. Exiting, Ethan Anderson. Second free throw by Zwinger. Off the back iron, no good, and a rebound for Tompkinson here. 23-21, 3-point look for the lead, short by Sacred Heart. And the rebound goes out of bounds, and it's going to be last touch by the Eagles. Missed 3 there by Sam Modine. 23-21. Knights lead it with 5:10 to play before halftime, and we've got a foul called as the Knights push the floor, and another on Modine. It's his second, team's 5th, and team's 5th, and now it'll be an inbounds coming. Ethan Evans to Beiswinger, baseline jumper, short. Modine grabs the rebound. Up the floor, here comes Sacred Heart, driving in to the basket. Shot misses, no good on the rebound by Rojas, and now the rebound comes down to Ethan Evans. Knights clinging to that 2-point lead, and now Sacred Heart takes away a pass, a steal. Tompkinson with the steal. He's going to push. Tompkinson hesitates, back out. 3-point look there by Vadova, pulls back, and now the Eagles will work in the half court. Wide open 3 for Sunby, no good. Cold shooting. Aiden Rognes grabs the rebound. Eagles shooting percentage not so hot right now. Climax Fisher trying to add to their 2-point lead. 23-21, they're running the weave up top. They'll keep it rolling with Morris and Evans. Hand the basketball to Helgeson. His pass out, deflected. Morris skips it. Evans in the far right wing. He'll launch a 3, no good. Beiswinger rebound, put back, and gonna get a travel call. So with that, turnover number 11 on the Climax Fisher Knights here in this first half, and we're going to get substitutions for Sacred Heart. Modine, Vadova checking out. Got Zach Martin re-entering the ball game, and Isaac Zavrel for Sacred Heart. Sunby right side, he'll hand it. This is Isaac Zavrel. He'll work it back out, working in the half court for Sacred Heart. Left side free throw line, now driving to the basket. All the way, tie ball game. Kobe Tompkinson with 12 first half points has just tied the game at 23 with 3:32 to play before halftime, and a tie at 23 all. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. On the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, 23-23, the Knights and the Eagles all knotted up.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There's one for you to join today. For latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, and natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call Community Co-op today, 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers. Community Co-op, your co-op in your community.
Out of the timeout here on yourliveevent.com. Climax Fisher basketball. Sacred Heart has tied the ball game up. Now driving is Evitz for the Knights. He'll swing it left side. Ryan Morris back to Evitz. Over to Zach Helgeson. Lost the basketball and into the backcourt. It was last touched by the Eagles. So it'll stay Climax Fisher basketball. 3:05 remains before halftime. All knotted up at 23 here in Fisher. With the basketball, Morris, the freshman, has his pocket nearly picked there by Isaac Zavril. Ball went in the backcourt. They say over and back is the call. So Climax Fisher will have turnover number 12 here in the first half. And it'll be Sacred Heart inbounding here in the backcourt, trying for their first lead of the game. They've never led. They tie it here at 23. They've had many opportunities, just has not gone. Now trying to get the ball inside to Tompkinson, who is taken away by the Climax Fisher Knights. Good defense by the Knights along that baseline, forcing turnover 13 on the Eagles. The Knights turn it over the other way on their end of the floor. 2:42 to go before halftime. Sacred Heart will run their offense. No pressure from Climax Fisher. Coach Slight talking about their lack of depth here tonight and that playing a factor in maybe some of the pressures that they're able to put together on defense. Sunby tries a three, or long two in this case. Ball was deflected. Rebound bounces around. Rojas comes away with it. Rebound 5. He'll drive. He'll put up a pass here to Martin. Zach Martin back out. Tompkinson get a good shot here. Yes. Hand in his face. Tompkinson gives Sacred Heart their first lead of the game. 23-25. Comes with 2:12 to play before halftime. A lead change in favor of Sacred Heart. Now a steal. We're going to get a foul called, I believe, on Beiswinger. Get the official's word here. After the turnover on the Knights, Beiswinger tagged with his first personal, team 7th, so the 1-1. And the other way, Isaac Zavril will go to the free throw line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0 for 5 from the line are the Eagles here in the game tonight. Free throw is up, no good. And the rebound comes down to Morris. He's having a pretty decent day, grabbing some rebounds. Number 5 tonight for Ryan Morris. Share the ball to Zach Helgeson. Knights have it, down 2. Just under 2 minutes to play before halftime. Morris to Ethan Evitz. Both Dylan Evitz and Jory Vosick sitting with 3 fouls apiece. Climax Fisher in a bit of a stall right now. Ethan Evitz runs the weave. In trouble because of defense by Zavril. Ball was out of bounds. They're going to say staying with the Knights. Timeout or a technical foul. What happened? Or a warning. A warning to Coach Slight. Left side. This is Helgeson. He'll work it up. Ethan Evitz. Pass is tipped, and it's going to be taken away by Sacred Heart. Turnover 15 on the Knights. In the corner, driving baseline. Kick it out in the corner and around. Rojas pumps, drives in, kicks it back out. 3-point look for Rourke, no good. Rebound is down to Ryan Morris. Foul called in the backcourt. Or no foul, excuse me. Ball tipped out of bounds, last touched by Sacred Heart. So it stays Knights basketball. They trail Sacred Heart by 2 with 1 minute and 1 second to play before halftime. 25-23 and up the floor. The Knights turn it over on an errant pass to Aiden Rognes. Turnover 16 here in the first half on Climax Fisher, 13 for Sacred Heart. Eagles will inbound. Tompkinson from the baseline. He'll hand it in, and Isaac Zavral will slow jog it across midcourt. Right side with a pass to Tompkinson. Looking in. Shot by Martin is short. He gets his own rebound and puts it back. 27-23. Scoring with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Beiswinger splits the defense with a pass. Evitz. Ethan lost it. Turnover 17. Now up the floor. Driving to the basket. Shot no good by Tompkinson. Rebound Rojas. He misses. He misses. Rebound comes down to Beiswinger. 15 seconds left here in this first half. Up the floor, 8 seconds. Ball is taken away. A steal again to the basket. Laying it in for two is Kobe Tompkinson, and that's how the first half will come to a close. 29-23 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. The Sacred Heart Eagles score in a little bit of a flurry at the end of the half and lead Climax Fisher on yourliveevent.com. We've reached halftime, 29-23. The Eagles lead the Knights. yourliveevent.com.
Degelman does put the effort and time into their employees by training them.
It's something that you think you couldn't do, but you can actually do it because you were trained to do it.
Once I got my confidence up, now I just feel pride.
I'm very proud to be leading the team that builds the toughest product in the manufacturing and agricultural industry.
The mission of the Fisher Public Schools is to educate all students to their greatest potential, prepare them for the future, and inspire a passion for lifelong learning. For more information about what the Fisher School has to offer your child, log on to fisher.k12.mn.us. The Fisher School District wishes all of their students the best this school year.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local farm mutual, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
Here's the new trades at Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. 2010 J&M 1051 grain cart has 22-inch auger single tires, I-Farm scale, priced at $31,000. A 2016 Amity 1222 harvester comes with active depth poly grab rolls. Call Chuck or Neil for pricing, 218-784-2961. A versatile 9882 with 20.8 by 42 triples, $69,000. From Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada, they thank you for your business.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local planter experts. Tune up, add up. The math is simple. Every additional percentage of meter accuracy adds a bushel or two more per acre. While they should run at 98% or better, many do not. That's why no matter who made them, no matter their type, every meter should be calibrated every year. Keep your meters in top-notch shape. Call RDK at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter maintenance today.
We are back here in the halftime report on yourliveevent.com as we get a chance to break down the first half of scoring just a little bit for you. Sacred Heart with a 29-23 lead over the Climax Fisher Knights here on yourliveevent.com from Fisher this evening. And at halftime, recapping, the Knights had the lead for the bulk majority of the first half, giving the lead up with 2:12 to play before halftime. Knights led 2-0, and then were kind of hanging in there, 4 to 6 point lead. They were able to kind of fend off a Sacred Heart rally for a bit. Sacred Heart not scoring the basketball particularly well here in the first half, and Climax Fisher neither, but Sacred Heart getting plenty of shots. They're just not falling for them. The game tied up at 23 with 3:32 to play in the first half, and then the Eagles added a couple and were able to go on a quick 6-0 run to wrap up the first half and lead it by 6, 29-23. And led in scoring by Kobe Tompkinson with 16 in the first half for Sacred Heart. Story for the Knights is foul trouble with both Jory Vosick and Dylan Evans, each tagged with 3 fouls. Evans sitting with 9 points. Jory with 4 plus 5 rebounds, was very active inside and helping extend a couple of early possessions, leading to the Knights' lead early on. The 0-6 Climax Fisher Knights trailing the 1-4 Sacred Heart Eagles at halftime on yourliveevent.com. We'll take a break. We'll come back and talk statistics with you as the Eagles leading the Knights 29-23 on yourliveevent.com.
Founded upon our Benedictine heritage of prayer and work, Sacred Heart Catholic School promotes faith in Jesus Christ, educates youth, and ministers to all. At Sacred Heart, it's not just about education, but about the formation of the person, mind, body, and soul. By living each day the Eagle Way, today's students will become tomorrow's leaders. To learn more about the Sacred Heart School or to view activity schedules, teachers' pages, and more, visit sacredheartegf.net.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Halftime report on yourliveevent.com with Sacred Heart leading Climax Fisher 29-23 in boys basketball here this evening. A fast-paced ball game. Let's get into the halftime statistics as we bring them to you here on yourliveevent.com, presented to you by Christian Brothers Auto Group. The statistics right here. Find your next new or pre-owned vehicle on their showrooms in Findlay, Mayville, and Cooperstown, or in Crookston or Fertile. Shop their online inventory as well, ChristianCarsOnline.com. Christian Brothers Auto Group, here to help you purchase your next vehicle or to service your current vehicle. First half stats for the Climax Fisher Knights. 9 points for Dylan Evans, 4 points for Jory Vosick, 3 points for Ethan Evans, 2 points each for Zach Helgeson, Aiden Rogness, and Ryan Morris, 1 for Jason Beiswinger. 6 rebounds for Ryan Morris, 5 rebounds each for Rogness and Vosick. 2 of 4 from the line were the Knights in the first half. 21 rebounds, 18 turnovers. First half of boys basketball. Foul trouble, Jory Vosick and Dylan Evans each with 3 fouls in the first half and spent a good chunk of that last portion of the first half on the bench. For Sacred Heart, led in scoring with a game-high 16 from Kobe Tompkinson, 4 from Zach Martin, 2 from Adam Sobolik, 5 from Adam Shapansky, 2 from Ethan Arntzen, excuse me. Got to read my own handwriting sometimes, you know. Gotta love it. Ethan Arntzen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 free throws attempted, none of them made by Sacred Heart. They're 0 for 6. 24 rebounds, 13 turnovers. 4 rebounds for Kobe Tompkinson, 7 rebounds for Carmelo Rojas, who's back in the lineup here tonight. Really, Adam Sobolik, 2 fouls, otherwise nobody in foul trouble for Sacred Heart. They lead it at the half on yourliveevent.com. The score, 29-23, Sacred Heart with the advantage. As you've been seeing the statistics and catching the statistics from Christian Brothers Auto Group, ChristianCarsOnline.com. Second half of basketball coming up on yourliveevent.com.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School by visiting isd592.org. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder! The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsborough is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsborough, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today. One of the main benefits of moving to the Halstead Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halstead Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Well, let's play basketball. How about 20 more minutes of action here this evening, or 18 minutes maybe is enough, I guess, for these two teams. Sacred Heart, 29, Climax Fisher, 23. Kevin Kochman sitting on the stage here in Fisher, alongside Mike Vosick running the camera again here this evening. Appreciate Mike's efforts, as always, as we look forward to the second half of basketball. 29-23, Sacred Heart with the lead, and Climax Fisher will have the basketball. It'll be Ethan Evans inbounding. See Ryan Morris out there, and have Aiden Rogness on the floor. Jory Vosick and Dylan Evans on the floor for the Knights as we begin the second half of play. Sacred Heart, similar with their starting fives: Averill, Shapansky, Sobolik, Vadova, Tompkinson in the ball game. And the second half is underway. Inbounding. We'll get a foul right out of the gates. 6 seconds in. Foul will be called on Adam Sobolik. That's his third personal. Team's first in the second half on Sacred Heart. Evans, Morris, top of the key. Morris looking, go back to Evans, right side. This is going to be Rogness. Morris holds it high. He'll drive, finds an open Rogness from the baseline. Good look at the basket. It does not go. Rebound Ryan Morris. He'll work it out to Dylan Evans, who goes free throw line with a jumper. Ryan Morris with the rebound, and Dylan Evans off the bench in double figures now with a bucket. 29-25, and a big bucket that time from Dylan Evans. He's going to have to, he's not against it, not something that he's not used to, seeing the hand in the face. There's another big one there. Three-point look, pulled back. Tompkinson trying to create on Rogness. Now kicking it outside, driving in. Floater in the paint. Isaac Zavarol for two. 31-25, Sacred Heart. Just under 17 minutes left to play, and it says half one. Maybe get that scoreboard updated on it here this evening. Here's Vosick inside. It is the second half, I can assure you. Left side with it, Evans. Ball is tipped. It'll be out of bounds. It's last touch by Shapansky. Sacred Heart last to touch, and Climax Fisher will be inbounding from in front of their bench. And now, a quick little conversation. I believe there's a mask conversation again going as Rogness puts his hands up. Arnson checks into the game for Sacred Heart. Beg your pardon on the last name, had it misread a couple of times in that first half. Apologize to him. Here's a drive to the basket. Morris, left hand, but he goes up short. Rebound, Dylan Evans' putback is there. 31-27, 4-point Sacred Heart lead, now driving in. Here's a drive, and Vadova from the paint now kicks it out. Tompkinson, deep three-pointer, he buries it. Kobe Tompkinson's got 19. 34-27, the lead is 7 for Sacred Heart with 16-12 to play. Inside pass, Evans, bucket, good. Let's keep feeding him. 34-29. Sacred Heart Tompkinson, he'll launch a three. No good. Rebound, Bo Vadova. Right back up for two. His first bucket of the game, 36-29. Morris up the floor. He's got a wide open Helgeson for three. It rattles out, no good. And a rebound this time is going to be Sobolik, his second rebound of the game. Sacred Heart up the floor, top of the key. Free throw line, jumper. Yes, Kobe Tompkinson, 21 in the game. 38-29, the lead is 9 for Sacred Heart with 15-25 to play. Now inside, Dylan Evans, baseline jumper, in and out. Ball is tipped out. Rebound, Tompkinson, his fifth. He'll pull it back, swing it left side. Sobolik, yes! Sobolik for three. 41-29, Sacred Heart, double-digit lead. Heating up from outside the arc, Helgeson. Gets the ball into the hands. Morris to the basket. Little off balance drive. Still put a good shot at it. No good. Rorick grabs the rebound. Lead is 12 for Sacred Heart. They'll get it out. Rorick. The sleeve kicks it out. 3-point look for Tompkinson. Yes. Kobe Tompkinson for three. Fourth triple of the game. 44-29. The lead is 15 now for the Sacred Heart Eagles. Vasic kicks it left side for the Knights. Finding and driving inside Helgeson. No, but a foul is called. 14:25 to play in the ball game. Foul will be called on Sobolik, I do believe. It should be his fourth, and it is. Team's second. He'll check out. We'll have some subs as Rognus going to check back in. Helgeson out. And in the game for Sacred Heart is Shapansky. Substitutions. Knights basketball, they'll inbound. Vasic tosses it in. Work it to Morris. Ethan Evans. He'll pull up a three on the right side from the wing. Ethan's spot, he hits it. 44-32. 14-10 to go. Sacred Heart. Tompkinson. Little hop step into the paint, lost the shot, does not go. Bo Vadova trying to rebound amidst four other Knights, and a jump ball is called. Vadova working double, triple hard to get that rebound and secure it amidst a lot of black in the paint. We've got a timeout, Sacred Heart. 14 minutes to play on the Community Co-op Energy Solution scoreboard. Sacred Heart 44, Climax Fisher 32, boys basketball with 14 minutes to play in the game on yourliveevent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcement, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
And back out of the timeout with 14 minutes to play in the game. 44-32, a 12-point Sacred Heart lead. They've led by as many as 15. They lead it here. The inbounds going. Vadova misses the shot. Rebound putback is no good by Tompkinson. Will get a push foul on Sacred Heart. Vadova in there. We had, as mentioned, Tompkinson. And a foul call is a push on Bo Vadova. His second personal, team's third on Sacred Heart in the second half of play. Knights basketball. Driving, Morris. Kick it to Evitz for three. Ethan launches. It's no good. Rebound, Bo Vadova. That is his sixth rebound of the game. Eagles up the floor. Cullen Rorick finds Rojas to the baseline. Carmelo to the baskets off the glass. No good. Rebound bounced around and eventually comes down. It's going to be Dylan Evitz with the rebound. Tompkinson had another chance in there as well. Rogness finds Ethan Evitz. Rorick over pursues. Long two from Ethan Evitz just off the mark. And the rebound comes down. This will be Shapansky. Fends off some pressure from the Knights and walks it across. Rojas. 13 minutes to play. Baseline pass gets by Ethan Evitz. Driving Rorick, kicks it out. This will be Kobe Tompkinson. In and out. Rojas, three-point look. Off the mark. Long rebound, Rorick right in front of Darren Bicklem. And the ball is saved by Shapansky. Shapansky to the basket. Floats with the right hand. No good. Aiden Rogness, his sixth rebound. Knights basketball. It'll be Dylan Evitz coming across midcourt. He'll pass it to Morris. Morris, left side, driving. Bucket good for Ethan Evitz. Ethan drives and hits. He's got 8 tonight. 44-34 the score with 12:20 to play here tonight in Fisher. Three-point look for Rojas. He answers. Carmelo for three. 47-34 Sacred Heart. Morris between the leg dribble. He'll kick it left side. Vasic. Back to Morris, driving. Vasic in the corner. Jory drives, right hand, puts it up. Kind of lost a handle as he went up for it. And a rebound comes down to Tompkinson. Colby between the legs, now drives, tries to split the defense, won't, draws a foul. That'll be the first foul on Climax Fisher in the second half of basketball. Foul will be called on Aiden Rogness. His first personal, team's first, as mentioned, for the second half. Jory Vasic gets a break. We'll see checking out Bo Vadova. Also checking out for the Eagles is Shapansky. In the ball game, Sunby re-enters, and we'll see 6'4" Zach Martin re-entering in. Sunby, if you were thinking that Sam Gap, not back yet. Work it here to Tompkinson. Colby drives baseline. Tiptoed the line and a foul called. Get a foul called again on the Knights. We'll get a push, and I do believe it's going to be on Rogness. Aiden hit with his second, team's second. And we'll have free throws attempted here by the Sacred Heart Eagles. Kobe Tompkinson to the line. Sacred Heart yet to make a free throw, and there is the first make of the day, 1 of 7 for Sacred Heart at the line. Second free throw to get it back to a 15-point lead. No. Rebound, bounces, and Ethan Evitz in the right place at the right time to grab that one. 48-34. Now Ethan Evitz drives, and we'll get a foul called as he tries to enter the paint. Officials will make the call. Foul will be on Rorick. For Cullen, that's his first. And team's fourth, and he'll check out. Right in will be Isaac Zavrel on a substitution for the Eagles. Inbound coming for the Knights. They'll get it. Dylan Evitz, fall-away shot. Might have been hit by Rojas there. Rebound comes down. Kobe Tompkinson, 9 rebounds in the game. He goes coast to coast, lays it in for 2. 50-34. The lead is 16 for Sacred Heart with 11:15 to play. The Knights kick it out, but a foul called out top, and that'll be on Zavarol, his first personal, and 5 now on the Eagles. Knights are set to inbound here in a moment. Meanwhile, we'll see Breck Bloom enter for the first time. Tompkinson sitting after a fantastic ball game. 11 second half points, 27 in the game for Tompkinson. Here's a three-point look for Dylan Evans. No good. Rebound comes down to Carmelo Rojas. Up the floor. Zavarol, inside pass. Goes up, that's Martin. No good on the shot. He'll draw a foul for Sacred Heart. Foul is on a 25, Ethan Evans. And that'll be Ethan's first. And the third now on Climax Fisher. Meanwhile, 6'4", Zach Martin, who is 0 for 3 at the line, attempts and makes a free throw. Zach off the schneid with the free throw make there. He'll have another. Free throw is on the way, and it's good. Making both is Martin. 52-34. The lead is 18 points for Sacred Heart now with 10:55 to play. Rojas denying an inside pass that time as Helgeson was trying to get it in to Dylan Evans. It'll remain Knights basketball. They'll inbound from the baseline. And Zach Helgeson will toss it in. He'll work it to Morris. Morris with a free throw line jumper from the right elbow. He hits it. He's got 4 tonight for the freshman. 52-36. Sacred Heart with the advantage. Sunby looked at it, brought it back, sends it over to Zavarol. Now hands it off. This is Breck Bloom. Where's number 5? How about a three-point look for Martin? No good. Long rebound for Ryan Morris. 8 rebounds tonight. Morris crosses over. He'll get it here. Evans drives in all the way to the basket. Dylan Evans, 8 in the second half, 17 in the game. 52-38. Knights have a big hole to climb out of. Drive to the basket. Zavarol misses. Rebound put back for Zach Martin. 54-38. Eagles flying past the Knights here this evening. Passes inside Evans. Dylan Evans out. Baseline jumper for Helgeson. Too strong. And Ragnes went in for the rebound with Martin. They both left their feet. Ragnes will be tagged with a foul. Little body hit there. Third on Ragnes, team's 4th now on the Knights. Helgeson out. Vasek re-enters for Climax Fisher on a substitution. Jory checks in. Eagle basketball. Just under 10 minutes to play. Zavarol looked inside. Ball is tipped and taken away. That's his first turnover in the second half on Sacred Heart. Inside pass. Jory Vasek was just underneath the basket there and went up for the shot. Got it underneath the rim. It misses, but he was fouled. And Vasek, I believe, will see the free throw line. 2 shots coming for Jory after a foul call on Sacred Heart. It'll be the 6th foul on the Eagles. Foul is on Josiah Sunby. It's his first. So Jory Vasek to the line, and for the Knights, they're 2 for 4 at the line this evening. Jory's shot comes out firing like a cannon off the backboard there. He'll have another. Sunby checking out. Bloom checks out. Re-entering, Shapansky for certain is back in. Didn't catch the second one there, but Martin's on the floor. Ethan Arnson is the other one. He's back in the floor as well. Zavarol's on the floor. Tompkinson's out there as well. Second free throw by Jory misses. Long rebound is going to be out of bounds. They'll say last touch by Climax Fisher.
I don't see one.
Couple of missed free throws there. And it'll be Sacred Heart basketball. They lead at 54-38 with 9.5 to play in the game right here in Fisher. Zavarol, three-point look. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound secured by Vasek. Vasek in trouble there, picks up the dribble, finds Ragnes. He's a double teamed, lost it. Taken away by Sacred Heart. Up the floor, good push that time by Arnson. Skip pass is going to send Zavarol right in front of the out-of-bounds line. He saved it. sent it up to Arntzen, and now trapped. Arntzen will get it to the hands of Shapansky, who zigzags his way in, finds an open Zavrol. How about a three left side? No, doesn't go. Rebounded Jory Vasek, his 7th. In the backcourt, though, still turned over. Eagle basketball. Sacred Heart, three-point look for Tompkinson, just off the mark. Big rebound, Arntzen, to the basket, yes! Ethan Arntzen, rebound, putback. 56-38. With 8:36 to go, Sacred Heart with the lead. Ethan Evans, left side, fall away from the baseline. No good. Out of bounds. Sacred Heart tried to save it, so it'll stay Climax Fisher basketball. Substitution coming in. Landon Denny checks in. Exiting is Zach Martin. Zach had a great JV game as well. Sacred Heart took that one 75-28 tonight. C team from Sacred Heart was playing against Ada Borup Wets this evening. It was a 5 o'clock start time in Ada. That was also available on yourliveevent.com with the C, JV, and varsity games. Driving to the basket, Vasek shot off the backboard, no good. Rebound, Landon Denny, his first rebound of the game. Arntzen crosses midcourt for the Eagles. Arntzen hands it off. Here's a jumper for Tompkinson, no good. And the rebound comes down for Dylan Evans. Driving, Tompkinson after the turnover. He drives in, puts the pass inside, and it was deflected. Last touch by the Knights. And a timeout on the floor, Sacred Heart. With 8 minutes to play in this ball game on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, it's Sacred Heart leading 56-38 on yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
And we're back on yourliveevent.com, bringing you the action here tonight. Sacred Heart and Climax Fisher in boys basketball. The Knights trailing the Sacred Heart Eagles. The Eagles lead at 56-38. Sacred Heart will inbound the basketball, work it. Shapansky, now to Zavrol. Up top, get it here to Landon Denny, who's in the ball game, out of the timeout. Left side, Tompkinson gets a screen from Denny. Free throw line jumper, rattles off, no good, and Jory Vasek going to grab that rebound for the Climax Fisher Knights. Up the floor, we'll get a carry call after a turnover. Each team turning the basketball over. Thanks for all tuning in wherever you are. We appreciate it. Kevin Kochman, Mike Vasek with you this evening from Fisher, where the Sacred Heart Eagles have an 18-point advantage, 56-38 over Climax Fisher in the final 7:37. Stay tuned. Postgame, we'll have some reaction from this one as well. We'll name our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, have our postgame connection and precision player of the game, along with some coaches' comments here this evening on yourliveevent.com. Stick around. Still plenty of basketball as Dylan Evans drives inside for the Knights, but a double dribble is the call and a turnover for Climax Fisher. Climax Fisher girls basketball in action tonight in Fosston, a game that's on 96.7 FM KKCQ. Eagles will break across midcourt. Zavrol's got it. Sacred Heart taken away. Helgeson with the steal. Great defense, and then he stepped out of bounds, turning it over. So it'll be Bo Vadova checking in and Cullen Rorick in. Checking out is Arntzen, and checking out is Denny. Officials counting, making sure everybody's on the floor. Got 5 each way, it looks like it. Sacred Heart basketball. Rorick crossing midcourt. Rorick hands the basketball to Tompkinson. He's got it left side, goes between the legs. Now a three-point look on the way, and good for Adam Shapansky, his second long ball of the game. 59-38. The lead is 21 for Sacred Heart with 6:48 to play. Ethan Evans, double dribble is the call. Both teams were rather clean the first quarter of this second half with the turnovers. It was pretty clean from that standpoint. Now all of a sudden an explosion. A combined 11 turnovers in about the last 4 minutes. Many of them are self-inflicted. Driving, Tompkinson to the basket. He lays it in for 2 more. 61-38. 23-point advantage for Sacred Heart. We'll see the bench empty for the Eagles. And Coach Streckel, three-pointer, misses by Evans. Rebounded along the baseline by Helgeson. And then sent it down the sideline, where it was last touched by the Eagles at a full line change for Sacred Heart. It'll be Rojas. It'll be Modine on the floor. Also on the floor is Arntzen and Sunby and Breck Bloom. Meanwhile, Climax Fisher goes with Morris, Evitz. Also on the floor, Helgeson and Ragnes. Three-point look for Ethan Evitz. Rolls out. No good. Arntzen grabs the rebound. Up to Rojas, who drives in. The Euro step shot, no good. Rebound down is Ryan Morris, his 9th rebound of the game. Under 6 minutes to play. Driving. And Morris runs right into Sacred Heart's defender, Sunby, who takes the charge. Ryan Morris with his first, team's 5th personal foul. Sunby stood his ground and took the charge. Eagle basketball. Arntzen. He'll drive across the court. Gets across midcourt. Guarded tightly there by Helgeson. Helgeson getting a little handsy there. Ball is loose. Good defense by the Knights. Now inside Rojas. Fall-away jumper, no good. Rebound, Ethan Evitz. The flat-footed rebound there as a missed shot by Rojas after a rebound. Driving in, Ethan Evitz kicks it out. Three-point look in the corner for Helgeson. Yes, it is in fact a triple. Blind corner for me. 61-41. The lead is 20 for the Eagles with 5:16 to play. And we'll get an offensive foul called on Sacred Heart. They're going to hit Sam Modine with his 3rd personal, team's 7th. Make it 8th. They missed the one. Knights basketball. For Climax Fisher. They get it right side. Ragnes. Helgeson tries inside to Dylan Evitz. Goes right up. Evitz held it high. He's got double figures in the second half. 19 in the game. 61-43. The Knights chipping away a little bit. Down 5. A three-pointer for Modine. No good. Rebound to Dylan Evitz. His 5th. And a foul. Whistle here. They're going to call Josiah Sunby, I do believe, tag with a foul. We'll see when we get there. I believe that's what I saw the official call. Meanwhile, at the free throw line, after a frustrated Modine comes over to the bench. Free throw is good for Dylan Evitz. He'll have another. And now we got scoreboard fun up there, but just in the fouls, getting everything all figured out again. Both free throws are good. Doesn't matter on the fouls clocks, my view there, doesn't matter. It's all good. Dylan Evitz makes both free throws. 61-45 is the score, as the Sacred Heart leading Climax Fisher. 4:28 to play. And now the conversation, a little bit of hesitation, a little bit of fun. 61-45 is the score. Sacred Heart will inbound. And now the officials are having some conversation with the official score clock here, scores table. And now we've got some conversation. They put one more point on the board. It's got to be 45. He made them both unless there's conversation about something that happened on the second free throw. Guess that's an option to find out too. Meanwhile, you got a broadcaster with a little anxiety here, just waiting for everything to come together, and officials trying to get things in line, and now they're having conversation at the scorer's table. And as we see it, there are lots of buttons being pushed, trying to get all these items corrected. And they still don't have the right score on the board. Unless they say he didn't count the second. I don't know. Hate to sound so uninformed, but it's kind of where we're at. Sacred Heart basketball. Sunby drives to the baseline. Rojas, three-point look. Hits it. Carmelo Rojas with the triple. 64 now for Sacred Heart. Knights turn it over on their end. Here come the Eagles up the floor. Right side layup is good for Zavarol. 66 for Sacred Heart. 4:10 to play. Inside, Knights basketball, and they'll turn it over. Things slipping away for Climax Fisher after a little bit of a spurt they had. Eagles will launch a three ball from Bloom. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Dylan Evans, his sixth. Up the floor, Ethan Evans shot no good. Rebound, Jory Vasic, his putback bounces and doesn't go. And out of bounds, last touched by Helgeson. And we'll see the Eagles with a substitution as Arnson checks out. And back in is Tompkinson. He'll run it across midcourt. Tompkinson, Sunby. Gets a screen. Shares it back here to Shapansky. Open for three. Off the mark, no good, but Sunby grabs the rebound. Smallest guy on the floor, gathers the rebound. Another one for Shapansky, no good. Sunby, smallest guy on the floor, gathers the rebound. Extends the possession. Sunby gets a screen. Gets by Morris, hands it to Rojas. Drives in, Rojas gonna get a foul. Foul gonna be called on 10 Helgeson with a blocking foul, his first, team's sixth. Couple of subs coming in. And as we see Rognus re-enter for Climax Fisher as Ethan Evans checks out. Sacred Heart, Zavarol re-enters along with Cullen Rorick, who has the ball. Tompkinson drives right side of the baseline. Out to Shapansky. Tompkinson driving to the basket. Floater is good. Kobe Tompkinson, two more. 68 for Sacred Heart now. 2:45 to play. Follow-away jumper is no good by Dylan Evans. And the rebound comes down, Adam Shapansky. And lost basketball. It'll be a turnover on Sacred Heart. So Climax Fisher basketball, trailing here in the ball game. Final 3 minutes. Got a little bit something off on our board here. Made it just about the whole game before we finally got a bump. We're good, though. Little stoppage of play. Knights will inbound the basketball. They'll inbound to Dylan Evans. Two hands in his face. Three-point look, no good. Long rebound comes out to Helgeson. Helgeson and the Knights crossing over. Ball is poked. Vasic, left side. Jory's got it outside the arc as the Knights, tons of pressure by Sacred Heart and a steal. Tompkinson lays it in for two more. 70-45 is what I have for a score. I'll have to double check from the official scorebook if they didn't give the Knights Dylan Evans 2 free throws on the ones he made. As we're going to get a foul called here. Foul will be called on Sacred Heart. Their 10th foul, so it's double bonus as Rojas called with the foul. And free throws coming for Jory Vasic at the line. He'll shoot a pair of free throws. His first rattles out. No good. Jory 0 for 3 at the line. Another line change coming in for Sacred Heart. They did, huh? Well, if they had it, I gotta trust them. I thought he made them both. I'd have to watch back tape. But anyway, second free throw is good. Jory makes that one. 70-45 is the scoreboard. We're going to go with that with an explanation. We appreciate Mike getting that one for us here. As a official scorebook had a missed free throw in the first end. So that's entirely possible. I screwed that up, I guess. But nonetheless, my numbers are always unofficial anyway. Go by the official. 70-45 is the score. Right side, swing it in. Dylan Evans. Jumper, no. And a rebound comes down. This is Landon Denny. So in a battle for the, I'll call this like the rivalry battle for the Paul Steiner. Has a three-point look for Brendan, no good. Rebound, Dylan Evans. He'll push it out in transition. Paul Steiner, a Sacred Heart grad, and spent a number of years as the athletic director for Climax Fisher, teaching in the district, coaching as well for the Knights. Now at East Grand Forks, senior high. Eagles basketball, Sacred Heart tossing it in. Ball is tipped. And it's going to be taken away by the Knights, who will then have the ball out of bounds, and it'll go right back to Sacred Heart. 1 minute to play here in Fisher. We'll get substitution, I do believe. We'll see Dylan Carenta check in, and we'll see Luis Gonzalez check in. And let's see, Casey LaPlante checks in. Dylan Evans. Jory Vasic, Zach Helgeson checking out. Eagles basketball, Sacred Heart will inbound. Nick Brundon works it back to Bloom, who dribbles the ball with a final 55 seconds to play. Driving in, Bloom off the glass for two. 72-45. Ethan Evans across midcourt, goes between the legs, will slash, has it deflected. Rebound, bucket good for Luis Gonzalez. He's on the books. 72-47, Sacred Heart. Final 30 seconds of the game. The Eagles look it inside. This is a Denny, and three-point look here is in and out for Brundon. Denny gonna grab the rebound. Denny puts it back. No, does not go. And we've got an injured Knight on the floor. Ball out of bounds. Official calls timeout. Rognus standing up now, is kind of catching himself. Maybe had twisted the ankle. And since the game stopped, I'm thinking you got to get him out of the ball game. Rognus is out. Seems to be walking off just fine there, so. Knights bring in Ryan Morris. Final 16 seconds of the game. 72-47 in favor of Sacred Heart, who will improve to 2-4 on the season. The Knights will be still in search of their first victory at an 0-7 mark as the final clocks tick off here on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Sacred Heart has the ball tipped away. Final 2 seconds to the basket. It will not go, and that's the final. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Sacred Heart 72, Climax Fisher 47. On yourliveevent.com, the boys basketball final has Sacred Heart earning their second win of the season. Stay tuned. Postgame report is on the way. yourliveevent.com.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School by visiting isd592.org. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some Knight apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder! The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsborough is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsborough, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today. One of the main benefits of moving to the Halstead Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halstead Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcement, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Nice. Well, here we go, our postgame report, yourliveevent.com. Welcome back here to Fisher, where the Sacred Heart Eagles, 72-47 winners over the Climax Fisher Knights. Sacred Heart opened it up in the second half, would stretch the lead here in that second half and would run away with the ball game. For Climax Fisher, they stuck with it pretty good in that first half. It was 29-23 at the halftime mark, and they led most of the first half, but the scoring came very tough. It was 24 points in the second half only for Sacred Heart, or for Climax Fisher, where Sacred Heart pumping in the 40s in that second half. So scoring again was at a premium as the Sacred Heart Eagles able to put things together, and they leaned on the 32 points of Kobe Tompkinson here today, the only player in double figures, otherwise balanced after that. Martin off the bench had 8 for Shapansky in the lineup, 6 from Rojas, 4 each for Arntzen and Zavarol, 5 from Sobolik, 2 points for Vadova and for Bloom. For the Climax Fisher Knights, they relied on Dylan Evans, who was a little quiet overall, but still got 20 points, 9 in the first, 11 in the second. Climax Fisher rebounded the ball really well here tonight, but the turnover bug got to him later, and second half kind of ran away with that eventually. Turnover numbers 29-21, Sacred Heart 21, Climax Fisher with 29 turnovers, and that does spell a big difference in the ball game as well. But overall, Sacred Heart riding the hot shooting of Kobe Tompkinson and driving to the basket. They were able to put the separation in, and they come out victorious, moving to 2-4 on the season, while the Knights still in search of their first win at 0-7. Sacred Heart also takes the JV tonight, 75-28. Let's keep it here and talk post-game connection. And the post-game connection is brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. Halstead Telephone Company. Discover local reliability that you can trust. Halstead Telephone. It's how to connect. HalsteadTel.com. And the Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection tonight. I thought the connection of the Sacred Heart Eagles moving the basketball around, but also that connection that Kobe Tompkinson had to running the offense. And Tompkinson really did a great job of creating here this evening. 16 points in each half. He connected on 4 triples as well, 2 in each half. Tompkinson is the post-game connection for the Halstead Telephone Company. They are how to connect. HalsteadTel.com. Discover local reliability that you can trust with Halstead Telephone Company. As we continue on the post-game report on YourLiveEvent.com, Sacred Heart 72, Climax Fisher 47 in boys basketball. We'll come back with more. We will be getting Destry Streckel, head coach of the Sacred Heart Eagles, to come over, and hopefully we'll get Coach Brenda Slight as well from Climax Fisher for a couple of words in our post-game report as we bring you the action on YourLiveEvent.com.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. At Climax Shelley, they strive for each student to reach their full potential by providing the best educational experience. We are tomorrow's leaders. For latest information on the Climax Shelley School, including COVID-19 information, announcements, lunch menus, schedules, and more, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District. The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities, the Fisher Public School offers something for everyone. The lessons taught at the Fisher Public School will stay with students not just through their academic career, but through adulthood as well. Visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
And welcome back here on our post-game report on YourLiveEvent.com. Sacred Heart 72-47 winners over the Climax Fisher Knights here tonight. And on YourLiveEvent.com and the post-game report, time for some post-game coaches' comments. Destry Streckel, head coach of the Sacred Heart Eagles, joining us. And Coach, for you and the boys, a hard-fought victory today. And for the guys, they had to battle through a little bit of a tough shooting in that first half. Shots weren't falling and certainly got going there in the second half.
Yeah, our shots haven't fallen all year, and I think, we just kept tell them, keep shooting. We work on these shots every day. They'll fall. We're getting good looks. We're getting, we're not forcing things. So just stay confident, keep shooting the ball, and they did that, and we played a much better second half. But credit to Climax Fisher. They had a heck of a first half. We struggled with them. They kind of got the fast pace going, exactly what they want to do. And but very proud of how we fought in the second half and came home with the win.
Absolutely. We were able to ride Tompkinson there. I had him down for 32 and really was the straw that stirred the drink here tonight.
Yeah, that's we're relying a lot on him right now till we get fully healthy and other guys more comfortable to make those plays that we know they can and we see them do it. And then maybe sometimes in games they just don't quite have that confidence yet, but they will. But we know Kobe has the confidence. He's going to do everything he can to help take this team to the next step. And if it's scoring one night, he's going to do it. If it's rebounding, he's going to try his hardest. So proud of his effort, leading us on and off the floor and helping bring these younger guys along with him.
Yeah, your guys really did a nice job of breaking it down to you. In first half, struggled turning the basketball over, and then shots weren't falling. Second half, a flip of that. Shots were falling, and they didn't turn the ball over. It's kind of a neat how sometimes those things have their ways of swaying.
Yeah, it's just that's why they give you a halftime.
Mm-hmm.
Go calm them down, tell them what they're doing great. They know what they're doing wrong. Tell them how to fix it, how to correct it. And we just wanted to focus on our energy and effort and enthusiasm. Don't worry about missed shots, and that's what we did. It was a good game, good win for us, and hopefully we can build on that with another tough one coming up Thursday night.
Yeah, Red Lake County, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Right.
Got Steve Fillion's crew, and he's playing a good brand of basketball right now.
Yeah, Fillion shouldn't be allowed to retire. That guy already knew everyone. He knows everyone else's plays, and now he sits at home and studies it more. Should be illegal. But no, I love Steve. He's a great coach. He's going to give us a heck of a fight, and we got to be ready to go.
Yeah, you talk about Steve, and not to take and pick on Steve, which we like to do from time to time. We should pick on the guy. He's also a good guy to have in your court, isn't he? As far as a young coach to be able to work with a guy like Steve and pick his brain a little bit.
I hope I one day can not only win as many games as Steve, but help younger coaches. From the first day he met me, he's been in my corner, helps me out with anything, always looking to make me better, and you got to appreciate that. He doesn't have to do that, and he does it with every single coach he comes across, and he sets the tone for what you need to be as a head coach at the high school level, and that's why he's in the Hall of Fame, and that's why I'm not going to sleep till, we play him back-to-back, so I might not sleep for 2 weeks.
That's right. That's a unique thing in the schedule, too, for Sacred Heart. You talk about that, and you're able to translate those lessons right to the team, and your guys will take those to heart. Where is the biggest area of improvement for your guys right now as you see it, Coach?
We gotta hit shots. We got to just keep that confidence, and then we got to come out with a fight right away. We can't put ourselves in holes. Right from the tip-off, we got to be excited to be there, and I think we saw that the second half. And just continuing to play the possession. Don't worry about the scoreboard and play your best every single play.
Guys battled, and you saw the change in them in the second half. Coach Streckel, thanks for the time. Congrats on the victory tonight. Good luck against those Rebels here. These are the next two out there.
Yes, thanks a lot. Thanks for being here, and have a good night.
You will. We will. Thank you. Head coach Dester Streckel of the Sacred Heart Eagles, East Grand Forks Sacred Heart Eagles, victorious tonight, 72-47, their win over the Climax Fisher Knights in boys basketball. We name our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here, and the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game is going to go. Thanks a lot, Destry. The Enbridge Energy Player of the Game work beginning on that line 3 replacing. Keeping everyone safe is Enbridge's top priority. Robust COVID-19 safety rules established. Enbridge employees, because, they want everybody home safe. Learn more. Visit enbridge.com/line3.us. And the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, that will be, double checking. Yeah, it hadn't changed. Kobe Tompkinson. Kobe Tompkinson with 32 points, 9 rebounds to lead Sacred Heart to victory. They come out victorious. That final score again, 72-47 on yourliveevent.com. And that was the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Let's keep it right here, and we'll do our Precision Player of the Game from RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton. Thinking about upgrading your planter? Now is the time to do it, because it's February now, and we know that the fields are the fields are already open, for crying out loud. I mean, we can go out and start scratching around, I think. We're looking at some dirt flying this spring, and time to upgrade that planter. RDK Enterprises. Visit their locations in Hillsboro and Drayton. Learn more and find out about available rebates and financing. Get Grandpa Larry in on those meters as well. PlanterDoc.com for information, or 701-636-2119. Talk to the guys, Chris Brecken and the big crew there at RDK Enterprises. And our Precision Player of the Game, I got to go with Kobe Tompkinson. 32 points, 9 rebounds. With him not in the game, it would be a different outcome here today, no doubt about it. Sacred Heart with a win. Kobe Tompkinson, your RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. We'll take one more time out. We'll come back. We'll see if Coach Slight's available for the Climax Fisher Knights. Otherwise, we'll run down the final numbers from Fisher as the Sacred Heart Eagles 72-47 winners over Climax Fisher on yourliveevent.com.
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3us.
The Minnesota State High School League reminds us that the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Respect for others, including opponents and officials, is one of those values. Support today's teams with the respect they deserve. When you have a great team and great fans, a great game is practically a given. So, root for your team and enjoy every moment of today's game. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, seed conditioning, crop scouting and consulting, research and crop insurance, AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact AgriMax in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or online at agrimaxllc.com.
And we're back here on yourliveevent.com with our postgame report. Community Co-op scoreboard 72-47 in favor of Sacred Heart. They got Climax Fisher tonight. We'll hear some comments from Coach Brenda Slight of the Climax Fisher Knights. And Coach, I for your guys coming out, we talked before the game, and I was kind of wondering too, how are they going to come out? How are they going to react, knowing they were a little bit short as far as depth and things of that nature? Came out playing, and I thought the first half was pretty darn good outside of some foul trouble, which that was a key factor. I thought you guys played a pretty good first half here tonight.
I agree. I think they played hard. I think they worked the ball around. I thought they played like a team. It really did hurt us when Jory and Dylan got into that foul trouble, because they look for Jory to be that defensive player and they look for Dylan to be that offensive threat. And when you don't have those two leaders out there, it does hurt the whole team.
The guys were able to set a tone early on, and you had the lead for the bulk majority of the first half, and that was key. If you could bottle that up and try to carry that, continual, that's obviously a huge key for success.
I agree, and sometimes those boys, when they get down, they stay down, and they just got to find, that happy place where they can push through that and find, another positive thing on the court. That second half got a little bit away from us because of turnovers. We got to handle that pressure, be under control, and get the ball in the right person's hand, bring the ball up, I feel like Ryan Morris, he plays he's a really good point guard. And I think sometimes, everyone else just wants to do too much when we just have to calm down, relax, and just, take the time on the offense to run an effective play.
Yeah, I want to talk about Ryan just a little bit because I thought Ryan had another bit of a coming of age at times. 9 rebounds, I had him down. He was really active there. He shot the ball and wasn't afraid to take shots, at least from my visuals.
He's a good player. He can run our offense. He sees the open guy. His handles are very impressive. He handles that ball very, very well. And, I think the boys now rely on him to bring that ball up and to have that confidence. And, he gets to the rim. He's there. He wants to score, and he's also ready to kick out. So, Ryan Morris has come a long ways, and it's exciting to watch him play.
And that's one that we had talked about here a couple weeks ago, someone who was going to, we wanted to watch him grow and ready for him to make that turn. So hopefully this is a key. Now for the guys back on Friday, you're going to be preparing for a big matchup. You're hoping everybody can be healthy and ready to go, of course. Winnie Mac, a very physical, senior-laden squad, will be a challenge coming here to Fisher on Friday.
It is, absolutely. Every time we play Winnie Mac, they kind of push us around a little bit. But, we got to be determined. We got to push back, and we got to play hard. And it doesn't matter who you play. You still got to put those minutes in, and you got to work hard the entire time.
Coach, thanks for the time. I appreciate you sticking around and chatting, and wish you and the boys success as you prepare for Winnie Mac. We'll see you Friday night.
All right, thank you.
Brenda Slight, head coach of Climax Fisher boys basketball. Thanks so much, Coach, as the Knights have their game come to a close. Sacred Heart with a victory, 72-47 on yourliveevent.com. Let's run down the final statistics here tonight. They're presented to you by Christian Brothers Auto Group, ChristianCarsOnline.com. Christian Brothers Auto Group with their new and pre-owned vehicles in their showrooms in Findlay, Mayville, and Cooperstown, plus in Crookston and also in Fertile. ChristianCarsOnline.com. For Climax Fisher, final numbers, my unofficial statistics. 20-7 from Dylan Evitz, 8 points, 4 boards for Ethan Evitz. It was 5 points, 2 boards for Zach Helgeson, 5 and 9 for Jory Vasic, 2 points, 6 rebounds, Aiden Ragnes, 4 points, 9 rebounds for Ryan Morris, a point and 2 rebounds for Jason Beiswinger, Luis Gonzalez, 2 points and a rebound. 4 of 10 from the line were the Knights. 40 rebounds, 29 turnovers. They dropped to 0-7. We'll host Winnie Mac Friday here in Fisher on yourliveevent.com. And it does sound as though, I might be making an official announcement, sound as though we're going to be moving forward with varsity games in Fisher for the Climax Fisher night schedule. So, of course, stay tuned on those changes. Any changes, we'll let you know of that with R&J Sports. Sacred Heart improves to 2-4 with a win. The final stats from Christian Motors and ChristianCarsOnline.com. Josiah Sunby had 3 rebounds, 2 rebounds for Cullen Rorick, 4 points and a rebound for Isaac Zavarral, 6 points, 9 boards for Carmelo Rojas, 1 rebound for Sam Modine, 2 points for Breck Bloom, 4 points, 2 boards for Ethan Arnson, 8 points, 4 rebounds for Adam Shapansky, 3 rebounds, Landon Denny, 8 points, 4 boards for Zach Martin, 5 and 2 for Adam Sobolik, 2 points, 6 rebounds for Bo Vadova, 32 points, 9 rebounds for Kobe Tompkinson. 3 of 10 free throws for the Eagles. They were 46 rebounds and 21 turnovers as they improved to 2-4 on the season. And again, they will match up with Red Lake County. They will be at home on Thursday against the Rebels. ChristianCarsOnline.com and Christian Brothers Auto Group with your final statistics. Final score on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard: Sacred Heart 72 and Climax Fisher 47. Sacred Heart also wins the JV today. That final score was 75-28. Thanks to our sponsors. They make the broadcast possible. Please patronize the advertisers. At the very least, tell them thank you. Thanks to Mike Vosick running the cameras, keeping us up with the official score, getting in touch with the scoreboard people, keeping track with the officials. Great stuff. Mike getting better and better, handling more duties pretty soon. We're going to give him a microphone. I don't know. Maybe not. But I think we could. He'd do a great job. Appreciate it from Mike with his efforts here tonight, as always. And again, for you, the viewer, tuning in, thank you much. We appreciate it. The final broadcast here tonight in Fisher. We'll be back Friday night with more boys basketball for you as Climax Fisher and Winnie Mac in boys basketball on yourliveevent.com.